Alright guys, welcome back. So today's video I've got a little update for you on the new YouTube studio slash office that I've been building. And I think the last video I made was just kind of planning out everything I was going to do. I don't know if I really even had anything started yet. But as you can see, we're making pretty good progress. All the walls are up. We've got everything sheeted on the outside, so it's actually starting to look like a room now. And the real reason why it took me so long to actually do this project was because I didn't want to lose all the space for the four-wheelers and the Mustang and everything, because I didn't really have anywhere else to put them. But as you can see over here on this side, I had to cut the wall short, that way I could still use my garage door. And that left me enough room to get both four-wheelers in. They're nosed up to the wall, and then here on the back I do have a little bit of room to spare, so I can still get both four-wheelers in here. And the Mustang fits in here just fine. Now it's a little snug right now just because of all the junk I have laying around right now. And I still got to clean all this up, but this was pretty much everything that was over on the other side of the garage, and I just kind of piled it up on this side so we could get started. But definitely got a lot of cleaning and organizing and getting rid of to do. But right now, I do have the Mustang just outside, and like I said, I can still pull it in here and get out of it just fine. It's a little tight right now, but once I get all this cleaned up, it's going to have plenty of room. So those were my biggest concerns when starting this project, was being able to fit everything in here. But as you can see, everything fits just fine. So back onto the room, as you can see, we do have the doorway framed up, and I did frame it up for a 36-inch door. That way it'll be easy to get things in and out of here with the bigger door. I still got to cut that bottom plate off, but I'm just waiting until I decide what door I'm going to go with. I am going 36, like I said, but I'm still trying to figure out if I want to go with a door that has a window in it. That way I can kind of see in and out. If I'm in the room, I can see out in the garage or whatever. Or I might go with a solid steel door just for a little more added security. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with the door just yet, but it is framed in and ready to go. So now we'll take a step in here. I'll get over here so you guys can kind of see what's going on. As you can see, everything's studded up. All the insulation is in. I've got all the boxes in for the switches and all the receptacles around the room. I do have all the wiring ready and 3 new boxes up here on the ceiling. I am going to run 3 4-bulb 4-foot fluorescent lights in here, and hopefully that'll give me enough light in here. Now if you make videos, if you have a YouTube channel and you do videos and all that, you know that you can never have enough light for your video. So hopefully these 3 4-bulb 4-foot fluorescent lights will put off a lot of light in here. And of course I'll still have my stand-up lights that I've been using for my other videos when I'm inside, so all that light mixed together hopefully will be enough. Those other lights that you're seeing that are on right now are actually just the old garage lights that ended up in this room when we built it. I just left them in there for now, that way I have some light in here, but those will be coming out when we finish things up top. But all the wiring for the boxes and the lights and everything are already ran. Everything's already hooked up in the breaker box over there on the wall, so all the wiring's pretty much ready to go. Just got to finish a few things up top, like getting those lights unhooked, and then I can start insulating up top, and then we're pretty much done up there. So we're making pretty good progress, as you guys can see. Just a few more steps and we'll be ready to start drywalling. And once you get the drywall on the walls, you can really start seeing the project come together. And I'm not sure what all I mentioned in that first video, but as you can see, this window is really old. It's just an old single pane window, and there's really no no R value or whatever to that window. It's not insulated or anything, so that window's got to go. And I actually already have a new window on order, so I'm just waiting for that to come in. We'll get a nice new window there, a nice new efficient window for that. And then over here, this window, I'll show you this side of it real quick, but out here on the garage side, as you can see, that's actually part of this window, and of course the wall ended up right in this window, so we're gonna have to take this one out, and then on this side we're just gonna block it in and fill the wall in, and then on this other side we're just gonna have to get a smaller window to finish all that up there. So we got to get that window done. Up here, this was the old attic access to the garage. It's got a bigger spot on the other side. I've got 2 of those, so I got to get those filled in and kind of framed in, and just some little things like that. And the progress will keep going after that. you know, little things. I got to get these things off the wall. I got to get the trim taken down and stuff like that. But that's all little stuff. So hopefully here soon, within the next week, you know, hopefully we'll start getting some drywall up on the walls, and then it's really going to start coming together. But I don't know if I mentioned how big it was. But on the short side, it's going to be, I made the walls to the outside 11 foot. So we're going to have about 10.5, you know, 10 foot 8 inches or so on this wall. And then on the long side, on this side over here, I made it 15 feet to the outside of the wall. So again, we're going to have about 14.5 feet or 14 foot 8 inches or so on this side. So it's going to be a decent sized room. I think I'll be able to get a lot done in this room. Over there on the side where that air compressor is right now, I do plan on putting my table and stuff there for doing the actual videos down at that end. And then over here on this end where I'm standing, my plan is to put like a desk and bring a computer out here and you know, have all that set up on this side, and maybe get a small safe out here to keep guns out here that I know I'm going to be doing videos with and things like that. You know, that's still a possibility. I'm not sure if I really want to do that or not, but that's just some ideas I have right now. But I really want to be able to set my cameras up, have a dedicated spot to do my videos, and then over here on this wall have a dedicated area with my computer. So all in this room I can do the videos, edit the videos, and upload the videos, do everything I need to do in this room, and I think it's going to turn out okay. You know, the room is actually a pretty good size. I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to end up with, but as of right now, I think the room is going to be a pretty good size for what I need to do. But anyhow, guys, that's kind of the update on the project so far. And you know, once we make some more progress and get a little bit more done, of course I'll do another update so you guys can see you know, what's all going on and kind of what I decided to go with. But if you have any questions or comments or suggestions about this project, definitely leave them down in the comment section below. I'll take a look at them and respond as I can. And as always, I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate everybody subscribing, and we'll catch you in the next one.